Legs are feeling a little stronger today with the truck partially in the bike lane. Fresh park. Big old hole in the ground. Nice little bunny hop action, and now we're on the rail trail. Look at all these Tonka toys. What? Holy cow. Shoreham BMX. Oh, really? That's what we doing, huh? Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, y'all? Al Kane out here. Riding my bike once again. Had some nice sessions last week and a half. And getting it in some more. Right now we out here in Long Island, back on Route 112. Going to take a nice little ride on the, the North Shore Rail Trail. Gonna find that bad boy, take it all the way to the end. Legs are feeling a little stronger today since I've been doing all that riding, so I'm feeling a little faster, which is cool. And gonna get some distance, and I hope it don't rain. It ain't supposed to rain, not in the schedule, but these clouds is looking a little sus, a little bit on the sus side. Let me get out in the street where people can see me in case they decide to make a right turn. We don't want that to happen. Woo. Putting a little pepper in the pedals today. Feeling stronger. Oh yeah. All right. He's making it right. Right now we're in the bootleg bike lane on 112, 50 mile an hour speed limit. So the car's gonna be whizzing past me. Not any kind whatsoever type of barricade or protective layer between me and the cars. So on this nice little stretch right here, I'm gonna hop up onto the sidewalk. That makes a lot more sense. Woo! I'm really pedaling today. Woo! Out. Yeah. Right now I'm in the gear. Oh wow! I'm in gear 6. My legs definitely got stronger. I'm riding gear 6 like this. That's the one cool thing about a little gauge down here. Let me know what gear I'm in. Kind of keep track of my progress. Oh, I said I would remember. I didn't miss much though. I didn't miss much. But I said I would remember to myself that I would put the Strava on. And I almost forgot. Thank goodness. I started talking about them gauges. Or else I really would have forgot. Alright. Let's put the Strava on. See how many miles I do today. It's kind of late in the day, but I should be able to get this done before it gets dark. It's now 2 o'clock. Well, 2 minutes after 2. Sun goes down. It kind of goes down at like 5 now. Like when it gets like dark for real, 5 o'clock. So we must have gained like maybe 20 minutes of sunlight since the solstice day. What was that, the 21st of December, 22nd of December? Something like that. I think we might have gained like 20 minutes. I think we gained a minute a day, if I am mistaken. So, that makes sense. Let me know in the comments. How many minutes of sunlight do we gain every day after the shortest day of the year, aka the winter solstice? Yeah. Whew. All right. So I started my ride off pushing myself. We're gonna see how long we can keep this up. Oh boy. Got a nice little pace going. Not sure how fast I'm going. But I recently saw a video on YouTube where a guy had a good display layout of the what is it, geometrics. It's got this, his mileage, the slope, speed, all that good stuff. Nice display. I used to do that on my old videos. I just kind of fell off. I have to download the info from Strava, upload it to an editor, which edits the GPS information, then put the video in, line it up so it's timed right, and then render that, and then edit it so I can have the overlay of all the data from my ride. Anyways, I saw a guy recently, just the other day, has a video, has a really dope display, shows his route, all that good stuff. And he told me it was part of the a dynamic display that you can use with the Insta360's GPS. I was like, word? I'm definitely going to use that. Only problem with that, only thing that's whack about it, is you got to buy an external GPS thing for the camera. It doesn't come internally with the camera, so that's the one thing I don't like. I hope the next gen of the Insta360 cameras come with GPS already installed, so that way all you gotta do is record, come home, drop the footage, and do what you gotta do. Now I gotta go buy a GPS for the Insta360. I say it's the only thing GoPro has going for it, is the GoPros have internal, well, at least the latest one has the internal GPS. Other than that, oh really? That's what we doing, huh? Saw me there and was like, nah, I got it. Then realized he didn't. Trust me, I would have been ready to break at a moment's notice. But I did see him stop, so I kept him moving. But at first he wasn't gonna move. I mean, at first he was gonna make that move. Let's get some stand-up pedals in. That way my legs don't get locked in sitting down. Woo! And I am riding gear 6, so definitely not a spinny gear. Well, at least not until my legs get really strong. Then I can start spinning it, maybe. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. Well, back pain is gone, which is great. And a lot of it is due to me actually riding my bike. Just ride my bike alone. Definitely helped get rid of that pain in my back. Just getting that movement going. Not sitting still. So my back is feeling good. And for those who've been watching my videos at the end of the season last year, I had this knee problem that was bugging me. Not sure what triggered it. It was pretty bad though. It may actually have been the way I was sleeping on my leg, you know, sleeping sideways or something. Something aggravated. That didn't work. Definitely aggravated it. But my leg is feeling great. My knee is feeling great right now. So I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, y'all. Whew. It is super overcast right now. Super duper overcast. But it's like 50 degrees, 51 degrees. So it feels great. If the sun was out, it'd feel amazing. Whew. And yeah, we're gonna head to this rail trail. Take it to the end. I seen me do part of it the other day. On my way back from Fort Jeff. And today, whew, we going in. Whew. Manuals, huh? Haven't done a manual on this bike in a long time. Alright, so now we're on the bike path on 347, which ends pretty early. I'd like to lower my seat before I start trying manuals on this bike. Maybe on my way back I'll start playing around with that. Definitely not as easy to do manuals on this bike as it is on all my other bikes. Whew. Okay. Oh wow, so the wind was blowing north this whole time. So I'm gonna have to deal with this wind on the way back. That should be a nice challenge. For sure, for sure. So now we're about to be at the end of the bike path on 347, which is very disappointing. But we're going to take, what is this, Davis Avenue? We're going to take that across, and hopefully that'll connect. Well, it'll definitely lead me to where I want to go, but I'm also hoping it will connect directly to the bike path. We will see. No cars coming. We'll just get it. We'll just get it. Alright. Now we're on Davis. Woo. And this should take me to 25A. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully the wind's blowing with me on the way home. I'm feeling a little bit of southern breeze. Breeze is coming from the north to the south, which is blowing against me right now. That's a good sign for when I go home. Okay, here we are. Well, actually, 347 is 25A. They come together. I think it's back there is where they come together. And then they split again. So here we are in Davis on the bootleg bike lane with a truck partially in the bike lane. Put me out into the street. Not a good look. I think I'm gonna start really going in about these bike lanes. Start doing a lot of episodes where I talk about the bike lanes and the good ones and the bad ones. This would technically this is a bad one, but it is one. At least we do have a shoulder to actually ride in a lane that's not exactly in the street, because there are some so-called bike lanes don't have that at all. Bike lane ends, that's what that says, and then it says North Shore Rail Trail. So I gotta cross the street to get to the rail trail. Let's do it. Ooh, big old hole in the ground. Nice little bunny hop action, and now we're on the rail trail. It says Wading River is 10 miles. That's also where the BMX track is, Shoreham BMX. So right here, the wind is blowing against me. Not fun, but I am going downhill, which is cool. So this is a good bike lane, bike path. No cars, 2 lanes, one going this way, one going that way. Got a little windy action going on, which I can always appreciate. And this is gonna take me straight to Shoreham BMX. And what's that other mountain bike trail that's out here? Is it Rocky Point? I think it's Rocky Point. Mountain bike trails is out here too. Nice and wavy. Goes up, goes down, turns. So it keeps it interesting. It's not completely straight, which I appreciate. It's probably pretty busy in the summertime. In the spring, pretty sure. Whew. All right. Nice little zigzag here around the pole. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh. Cut. Yeah. Now on the other ride I did to Port Jeff, I wound up on the back roads over there, which were really hilly, and caught this. I think up here is where I caught it from, which is actually a really good ride, especially for strength training in my legs, because I got that huge hill that I had to climb. That thing was huge. I definitely want to do that challenge again. That was crazy, yo. Nice little incline here. Woo! Nice climb. All right, the school. I forgot about the school. Woo! Mount Sinai High School. So I didn't catch it here. One more block down is where I was at when I caught it. Here comes the car. Whew. I'm gonna be breathing a lot in this one because I'm gonna push myself a little more this time around. which is a good thing. Feels like I'm doing the gradual climb right now. Still in gear 6 though. I just did 1 mile of this path. They have mile markers on this path so you can keep track. Whew. Oh yeah. Okay. Look, the intersection. Yeah, this is the block I was on. Okay. And I like how they made it zigzag and not straight. I think that's really cool. Whew. I'm definitely feeling it right now. Started off strong and now I'm feeling it. That's a good thing. That means I'm pushing. Push it along. Yeah, push it along. Push it along. Yeah, push it along. What song is that? If you know the song and the artist that made that song, let me know in the comments. See if y'all pay attention. Okay. Bus driver's letting me go. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Zigzag. 1.5 miles. This is cool. Nice, relaxing ride. As much as I like the high intensity riding on the streets with the cars and everything, I definitely enjoy this as well. I can just chill. You know, except when I get to a crossing. You can't just cross. Yeah. On some of them you can't. Gotta keep your eyes peeled. So you're not crossing when the car's coming. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Okay. What are we doing here? What's this? It looks like, oh, it cuts across. All right. Yep, that's 25A. So 25A, this is like the quick way if you was ever driving out east. 125A, 347, heading towards the BMX track. If you go to the left, which is this way, that takes you like into the town where there is more traffic. If you go that way, there is less traffic. So it's like a quick way to go. And then there's the bike lane. Which way does this take me? I guess it probably takes me in between. It just follows these power lines all the way down. That's what the bike lane does. So we'll probably be behind like the town, you know. Ooh, they got a little hill right there. Pretty cool. Ain't mad at that. So now we're taking a nice bike path cutting across this way. What we got? No car coming this way. What about the other way though? Nothing. Keep it moving, son. Yeah. All right. There we go. How you doing? All right, 2 miles in. 2 miles into this 10-mile ride. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and chill. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. We definitely need more of these in Long Island. There's a lot of power lines that these bike paths can follow along. So that'd be a beautiful thing. Whew. Nice and hilly. Little wavy thing going on here, which is cool. We're just moving, y'all. We are just moving. So I did have a plan. Oh boy, class. Really? I did have a plan to, I have to do the Bike of the Year video. Sugarcane.com Bike of the Year video. Plus, I also have to do the December 2025 Bike of the Month video. But I don't have the studio set up. Well, it was the kitchen studio setup that I had before. I'm still putting that together. Temporary little setup. So I think for a while I might be doing those type of episodes while I'm riding my bike. I think so. This is a good bike path to actually do that on, because I don't have to worry about car traffic. I can hop on my phone and read off all the results. So I think my next ride that I do like this, I'm gonna do that. I think so. And then there's all this news that's going on. So much news in the world of BMX and cycling. I might start covering that type stuff. I did a little bit before. I was doing a review of my reaction to the Nationals. We already had one go by already. One in Las Vegas. That one was crazy. And I really enjoyed doing that, but it seemed like when I started doing that, it really messed up my website, my YouTube channel. Started getting less views, all kinds of stuff. It was like kind of killing the YouTube channel. Between that and then I was doing my reactions to some of the crazy mountain bike, BMX, bicycle crashes and things, bicycle fails. And I had a good response on it, but it seemed like that was also wrecking the site. They blocked the whole entire bike lane. Like they could have moved over. I'm pretty sure they saw me coming. But it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, so I think if I do start doing that type of stuff again, then I'm going to put it on my other YouTube channel. That way I don't kill this channel. So, all right. So all the like long form riding videos and stuff like that will all still be done on this channel, but if I have any shorts and I think the race reviews and and if I get back into doing those reaction type videos, I think I'll do it on the other channel. But that channel, you know, I haven't really been doing much on it. It's just there. So it won't jeopardize my other site. My other channel, I mean. But as you know, we have sugarcane.com. Once I post stuff on any one of those channels, all the content goes to sugarcane.com. You can go in there, become a member, join up. You know, like, oh my gosh. What? Look at all these Tonka toys. What? Holy cow. I guess they're giving it away. Big old hole in the ground. Nice little bunny hop action, and now we're on the rail trail. Big old Tonka collection. All right, let's keep it moving. Somebody got the Fresh Park jumps here. You know what's funny? I have a set of these at home. Fresh Park. I have that at home. I want to donate them to a skate park, one of the local skate parks, like either what's it called, Jarrett Noello in Hempstead. I tried to donate a kicker jump to the skate park in Baldwin, and somebody went and took it. So I dropped it off. Next day it was gone. I don't know if the park did it because it wasn't one of their jumps, or if somebody just came there and took it. And those things are not light. The Fresh Park ramps are not light. Bad boys is heavy. Then I also have the Fresh Park starting hill, and don't really have a place to keep it. And that bad boy is heavy as well. So I might donate that to a track. I'm still on the fence, but I definitely need to get the automatic gate start for it. So that way it does the cadence. Rider's ready, goes against the gate. Gate goes down. It's like a magnetic gate starter. So you can sit on the gate and do an actual real gate start, as opposed to what it is now. You got to pull back, the gate goes down, and you go forward. But if your bike is too long, if you don't put it in the right position, it won't activate. So definitely need to get that the add-on attachment for that. Ooh. So what I'll probably spend my money on, getting a lighter starting gate, I mean. Is it Pro Gate, I think it is? Or Pro Start, one of them. They make a aluminum portable one that's lighter than the Fresh Park joint. So I might do that just because I need the mobility. 4 miles, y'all, 4 miles in. All right. Okay. A little bit of a climb right now. Getting that going. I guess I should throw some images in so I can see what I'm talking about. Alright. Okay, so this is probably the steepest climb so far right here. Definitely the steepest climb so far as we continue down this bike path. So nice. It must look really nice in the summertime when everything is green and colorful. Probably looks real nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So just south of me should be 25A, a block or two down, or 3 or 4 blocks, maybe 5. What is down there? Now this whole thing right here looks like it goes downhill. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a nice little climb later on my way back. But it feels like the wind is blowing against me right now, which is a good sign. So when I go home, heading back, it might not feel so windy. It might be blowing with me. Okay, we have a golf course over here to my right. Ugh. Woo. And yeah, this is all downhill. Woo, all downhill. And we are coasting. Still in gear 6 too. Okay. 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 Whew. Imagine your backyard being right here. That backyard look crazy. They got mad stuff in their backyard. Dang. But anyways, imagine your backyard being against this bike path. Get up in the morning and be out. That's what's up. All right, cutting across, keeping it moving. 5 miles. That was 5 miles, daggone. Seemed like it took forever. And I have a little climb after this next intersection. Let's see if I can do it and stay in gear 6. Let's see. Woo! Alright, so here we go.
Maybe I'll go the other way, because they're going to...
Okay. Getting the climb on. Whew. Ooh, it stinks over here. Oh my goodness. Smell like sewage. Okay. Definitely a gradual climb. Started off kind of steep. Now it's gradual, but it's still going up. Why do I feel like there's a lake right there? Over here. A lake or something. Oh, I see. They're building stuff. A housing complex right there. Little community. I think we're in Rocky Point, because that little construction site said Rocky Point. Bike route goes to the left. Let's go to the left then. Here we go. Going up in here. This is pretty cool. Nice little turn right here. Okay. Oh, this is basically like a sidewalk bike lane over here. That's cool. That's what they need on 112, something like this. Okay, so now we're going around. Make this turn here. Turn here. Bada boom, bada bip. That's cool, a little section. I like stuff like that. Change it up a little bit. Whew. Alright. Chuck is on all that grass. All that road. He gonna be on the bike lane. But I guess, it's kind of wet out, so he could get stuck. So he went, got the 2 wheels on the pavement, 2 wheels off, just in case. Don't want to get stuck with that big truck. All right. Still feeling okay. Definitely legs are getting a good workout. You can hear my bike pedaling. So my chain needs some oil. They need to fix this right here. That's all over the bike path. So that needs to get fixed. And here we go into I don't know where I'm at. What does the Rocky Point? And now we're just thrown out into the oblivion. It says bike route is ahead, but meta games, toys, I like that. But there's no rhyme or reason out here. Like, where's the bike path? Thank you. There goes the sign right there. Bike lane in the middle of the road. Got to share the road, party people. So this little connection junction here, we have to share the road with the cars, but they gave us a nice sign right in the middle of the street, so if there's a car behind you, they're just gonna have to wait. And that is what it is. Alright, so back on the official tissue bike lane. And we are out, son. Whew. Okay. Making moves. Making moves. You know what I don't have is another battery for my camera. And I think I might need it for this ride. All right. I think I might need it for this ride. I think I'm gonna wind up with a dead battery before I get home. My spidey sense is telling me. Whew. It's definitely a good ride though. I like this. It's nice. Nice and chill. Let's see if I can see, yep, 25A is right there. Right there. On my right. That's a good thing. I tell you. I tells you. I wonder if anybody sets up like a lemonade stand or little shops on the bike path during the summertime. You could probably do pretty good depending on how busy this gets. Alright? You could do pretty good. Set up a little stand with some water, bananas, apples. People stop, buy some stuff. It's a pretty good idea. I wonder if people are actually doing that though. Okay, now we have mountain bike trail going that way. I'm going this way, so this must be, I'm gonna assume, this is where the Rocky Point mountain bike trails are. Maybe? I don't know. No, it's not. But there are some trails back there. Maybe some motocross trails. I saw knobby tire action going on back there. I don't see any jumps or anything. So probably not. Alright. Bada boom, bada bip. And you got that little thing there. How you doing? You got a little line here. I guess the guys on the dirt bikes and the e-dirt bikes come ripping through here. And there's also some stuff over there too. Some dirt path. And there goes a deer. Oh, 2 deers. What's up, buddy? 3 deers. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Nice. Get to see some deer on the ride? Come on now. I was dumb close to those deers. They was like, what do I do? Should I just stand there? Not sure. 25A again. Here we are. Well, we got to do the cut across. Right here. Cutting across. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna go back on the bike lane. Cheer. The little hill right there. Little jump. You can see the old paved road I guess they had here before. On the side right here. I think that runs all the way down. It's looking that way. Yes, sir. You can see it all over there. Whoa, look at that. Under construction over there. Alright. So we are making moves. We should be getting closer to Shoreham now. Imagine doing this ride and then having the race. Maybe I'll try that when the season starts. Do this long ride to the track and attempt to race. That should be a fun experiment. Woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. All right. Get into another intersection. So there's several ways where you can cut off and go to the main road and do whatever. So that's 25A. So there's 2 25As. There's 25A over here and 25A over here. They split up. Somebody made a double right here. A very, very sketchy double. A little table somebody made right there. These are all probably e-bike cats on the e-dirt bikes. That's what I'm going to assume. Now we keep it moving and grooving and grooving and moving. Ooh. How you doing?
Good.
All right. Enjoy. All right. So, all right, so somewhere along the line, if it hasn't happened already, I'm gonna go past this BMX track, Shoreham. It's gonna be on my right-hand side, but I haven't seen the block yet. I'm trying to see if I'll peep it before I get to the track, which I should. Been out here enough times. Woo! I don't know why 10 miles feels so long. Like it's taking forever to do 10 miles. Then again, 10 miles is 2 miles short of what I normally do when I ride to the city from Queens, so there's that. Lots of wooded area on both sides of me. There's an inlet to a trail. Trails, a couple of jumps, bootleg jumps, bootleg tables. Maybe I'll go past it on my way back so you guys can see it. That looks like the parking lot. Nope, that's a light. Yeah, that's a light. So there's like a bunch of trails back here, it looks like. Kinda. And there is a few trails back here too. And I see trails and trails. A little bit on the muddy side, some sandy trails, so probably dirt bike guys right back there. Okay, this next intersection should be where the track is at. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure of it because these brown houses is what you see when you enter the turn for the spot. It's like a little jump right here. Woo! Look at all that. Definitely motocross trails. I got to do some exploring, son. For real, for real. Got to get some exploring done out here. See what's going on. All right. There goes Shoreham right there. Right off the bike path. I don't know why anybody who rides this path don't stop at the track. That's crazy to me. You can ride mountain bikes, cyclocross bikes, and of course your BMX bikes at the BMX track. Come on, y'all. Stop fronting on Shoreham. Gotta do this ride. So let's ride to Shoreham. It's my first time riding my bicycle to Shoreham, even though I am, not riding from where I used to live. That would have been crazy. But yeah, here's the track. It's coming up. Won't be able to see much. Track is closed. Can't go on the property. But you can see a little bit. I'm gonna have to zoom in with the big old fish eye. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So here's the first straight right here. You guys seen this before in my videos. This is the first straight right here. They have a nice starting hill, which is the new starting hill. I forgot when they got installed. Was it 2 years ago? Might have been 2 years ago. Then you have a step up to double, a double, and a triple to a nice berm. I love that berm. Then you got double, 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 step up, step down, double. Third straight is a bunch of rollers, a little table in the middle with a step up at the end. And then you got another turn, and after that you got a bunch of little doubles that you can go over. But yeah, track is right here, party people. If you ever want to come and race it, they race starting sometime in April, and between April and June, the end of June, you can practice on Thursdays and race on Sundays. And then in the summertime, practice on Thursdays and race on Tuesdays. So check out ShorehamBMX.org if you guys want to get into BMX racing. And you don't necessarily have to race on a BMX bike. You can race on a mountain bike, cyclocross bike, gravel bike, dirt jumper. They actually have dirt jumper races that you can do if you get enough people to ride the dirt jumper class. So if you have 3 or more guys with dirt jumpers, you can do the dirt jumper class. Let's see if I can go on the trail from here. Looks like I can. Looks like I can get to the bike path right from here, homies. Cheer, cheer. Ooh, I fit perfect. All right, so now let's get to the end of this path so we can start working our way back. And this trail goes straight across. Huh. Lots of things to check out in my future. So you can get well, you really can't see with the fisheye, but that's the back side of the track right there. And yeah, I wish it was open more often. You know, in the wintertime it's not going to be open like that, but I wish in the summertime it'd be open more often. Because it's the only BMX racing track in Long Island. And there's people who live in Nassau County or in Queens that want to hit a BMX track. This is the closest one, and in the summertime you can't get to it because it's not open on the weekends. So, wish there was a way, you know, the track could be open more. Maybe start doing different programming there or something, just so it can be open. But anyways, we are getting closer to the end of this trail. I don't know how much more battery I have left. So when I get to the end of this, I'm going to stop this and then restart it, just so I at least have the first segment of this ride recorded without it being in jeopardy of not being saved, which it should though. I think this camera here, this is the Insta360 X5, and I believe if you run out of the battery, if your battery runs out, I think when it gets low, it'll just stop recording, save what you have before it actually goes out from a completely dead battery. So I think I'll be good, but I want to make an ending to this just in case the next segment I do just gets cut off. Thank you. So I'll have that. All right, here we go. All right. So let's keep it moving. Get to the end of the bike ride, because it ends pretty soon. And you double back and come back. So in the previous episode, I was talking to some people about the bike path they want to make that goes from Manhattan all the way to like Montauk Point. I did look it up. I saw it on I just looked it up and found it basically. And that bike route, I don't know if it connects, if it's going to connect to this. I mean, somewhere along the line it might connect to it, but I'm going to pull up a graphic right now so you can see what the proposed route is supposed to be. Majority of it is going to be off-road, but a lot of it turns into mixed use when you get to further out in the island, like by the Hamptons and all that stuff. It's mixed road where you share with the cars. But the bike path runs more in the middle of the island, not totally north or totally south. It kind of runs in the middle. And they're beginning from Eisenhower Park, which I thought was interesting because how are you getting to Eisenhower Park from the city? I mean, I know how, I did it already. Basically, you follow the Greenway. Well, from the city, Northern Boulevard, You take Northern Boulevard, Flushing Meadow Park. Flushing Meadow Park connects you to the Greenway. You take the Greenway all the way to Alley Pond. This is one way to do it, to Alley Pond. Once you get to Alley Pond, you're taking, what was that, Union Turnpike? Yep, Union Turnpike. You take that all the way till you get to basically, what was it, 25? I think it's 25, or Old Country Jericho Turnpike. Once you get there, you take that all the way down. You gotta share the road with the cars though, unfortunately. But there are a couple of side streets that kind of go straight, so you can kind of take some of the side streets. And then that'll take you all the way to Glen Clove Road. Now you can either continue down till you get to Westbury, make a right down Merrick Avenue. Merrick Avenue takes you to Eisenhower Park. Or you can divert and go to Old Country Road, because Old Country Road starts kind of like right where you get to the end of what it kind of starts there. I might have to pull some graphic up for you guys, but most of that is you're sharing it with the cars. After you get past Flushing Meadow Park, you're sharing the road with cars. So I'm curious how they're going to connect that all. Very curious. Got a little climb right here, little drainage station right there, so we don't get wet in the road. Nice little climb. Whew. Nice and hilly. And then you have the that little drainage area has some little lips right there you can probably jump off of, which would be kind of fun. Okay, so this is the end right here. Bike route end. I wonder if they're going to continue it and follow these lines all the way to the end. That'd be really cool. But this is it right here. Whew. So you could park your car right here. Oh my goodness. Another sun-bleached map. That's whack. Basically, I think we're starting here. And we wind up there.
Nice trail, huh?
Yeah, it's real nice.
I love it.
Are they going to expand it? Are they going to make it go down further at all?
No, I think this is it.
This is it?
Yep.
I saw, I was just talking about it on my camera. I looked up, they're doing a trail that goes from Manhattan all the way out east.
Well, nice talking to you.
All right, man. Take care. Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So, we are going to come down this way. Oh, I got to stop the tape. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this ride. Cycling community is always great, man, especially casual riders and stuff. Everybody's just real cool, real nice, you know, and love those vibes, man, you know. Bicycle riding definitely brings people together, that's for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this ride. I'm way out Wading River. I think I'm right by the bagel spot. It's over here, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I'm gonna return back, but I'm gonna stop this now. So this will be part 1 of my ride. 25A is right here. I might ride down 25A a little bit, maybe. But I know that I have the spot on the right that I can go on. Yeah, I think the bagel spot's right here, yeah. Wading River spot, and that should be yep. So there's nothing really over here. I might as well go back on the bike path. Anyways, because there's no shoulder on 25A. That's a fact. Not even a sidewalk. But maybe I'll ride it anyway for some excitement. Alright, so this is Crazy Out Kane, sugarcane.com, CAC TV. Check out the next episode, which will be part 2 of this ride, and hopefully my camera will last.